The Broken Promise. There was a small, forgotten village on the edge of a dark forest. The villagers lived simple lives, but they were haunted by an ancient legend, a promise that was never supposed to be broken. Years ago, a young woman named Alara lived there. She was beautiful, kind, and deeply in love with a young man named Thomas. They planned to run away together and start a new life far from the village. On the night they were supposed to leave, Thomas made her a promise. Alara waited all night under the tree, but Thomas never came. Heartbroken and humiliated, she returned to the village at sunrise, only to hear that Thomas had been found dead on the forest path. His body was twisted, his face frozen in terror, and his eyes wide open as if he had seen something beyond human understanding. Devastated by his death and the broken promise, Alara lost her mind. She wandered into the forest and was never seen again. But that was only the beginning. Soon after, strange things started happening. At night, people heard soft weeping coming from the willow tree. Those who went to investigate would disappear, only to be found later in the forest, their faces twisted just like Thomas's. The villagers believed that Alara's spirit had become something dark and vengeful. They said she waited under the willow tree every night, holding on to the broken promise, luring anyone who dared to come close. Years turned into decades, and the story of Alara became just a bedtime tale to scare children. But one night, a group of teenagers decided to test the legend. They wanted to make a viral video to prove it was fake. They went to the willow tree at midnight, laughing and joking. As they set up their cameras, a cold wind blew through the forest. Suddenly, they heard a soft, heartbroken voice whispering. One by one, the teenagers vanished into the dark. Their screams echoed through the trees, but no one dared to enter and save them. The next morning, the villagers found their bodies, faces frozen in horror, eyes wide open, all pointing toward the willow tree. After that night, the village was abandoned. The forest swallowed the houses, and the willow tree grew twisted and black, as if it had fed on the souls of the curious and the cruel. Some say that if you go there on a moonless night, you will still see a pale figure standing under the willow tree, waiting forever for a promise that was never kept. And if you hear her whisper your name, it is already too late.